Hello there, it's me, Carl Welshman. Happy Friday. It's Friday right now. Depending on when I fucking upload this video, might not be Friday for you guys, but if you're watching it next Friday, it is Friday, so happy Friday. It's another hot, beautiful, sunny day. I got a few proper beers sitting in the fridge, just chilling, but it's a bit early in the day yet for any of them, so I'm thinking, why not have a nice alcohol-free beer and just sit out in that fucking sunshine? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. This one looks a little intriguing. This is a non-alcoholic beer from Mashgan, and it's Sauvin Blanc. Sauvin Blanc. Not Sauvignon Blanc, Sauvin Blanc. So on the back of the tin here, let me use my peepers because my glasses are no good. I really need to get to Specsavers. Really got to get to Specsavers. I don't know what's going on. My eyes appear to be getting better as I get older. In search of a no-low beer that paired well with a vast variety of foods from fancy restaurants to food trucks, one thing was certain: it would have to utilise Wonder Hop Nelson Sauvin. This highly experimental brew, and we mean like nothing you've had before, has wine-like notes, white oak, wine tannins, and an intriguing gooseberry, juicy yet dry mouthfeel, and high mousse-like carbonation. Brute AF. It says, kind of like wine. Quite like a white wine. I don't mind a white wine. I drank a lot of white wine back last weekend, and I've got to be honest with you. The hangover I had. I actually remember when I was drinking the wine on that evening, going, "We're fucked, Carl. We are absolutely fucked. We've come this far. Do you know what? Let's just sleep in tomorrow. Let's just stay in bed. Don't worry about it." Unfortunately, I've got responsibilities. So when sober Carl Welshman woke up the next morning, he was like, "Oh, what were you fucking thinking, drunk Carl Welshman, you bloody buffoon? Huh?" But yeah, it was fun at the time. I had to go through my YouTube library history to try and jog my memory of what I'd been watching and doing the previous evening. Kind of worked. The hell? It smells kind of metallic or something. Maybe it's the can. Let's just get it in the glass. Pinkies up. Oh, what the fuck? See little chunks in there. What's going on? I'm not liking the look of those chunks. Kind of dissolving a little bit in there and bobbing up and down, and I don't know. That doesn't look good to me. Fucking stinks. Let's have a look at the date on this. I mean, it's saying that it's all good until February next year, so I mean we should be alright there, but I'm going to go in for a proper sniff and try and describe what we're getting. Now, it's got a kind of a non-alcoholic beer smell. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you've drank lots of craft non-alcoholic beers, ones which haven't decided to be nice and hoppy, you'll know the gist. It's got a bit of a kind of a sweet smell coming on. Let's have a little taste. I mean, they're not lying when they say on the back of the tin there, it's like nothing you've had before. They're right. Wine-like? Let's Give it a go. Give it another go. I mean, I can see what they're saying, but I don't know whether wine like is the right thing to say about it. Wine tannins, juicy yet dry mouthfeel, mousse-like carbonation. I mean, maybe they're talking about those fucking chunks that look like little bits of shit that went into the bottom, but I don't know. It's not mousse-like. I'm gonna go in for a big gulp, get my mouth nice and filled with it, so we get a proper taste. Let's do this. Meh. I don't know. Ugh. It's weird. It's weird. That's all I can say really about that one. That's a weird one. It is gooseberry-like. I'd say do you know what? It's more like a really weak non-alcoholic beer with a load of gooseberries packed into it, icy cold. I think it's absolutely perfect for when you're having a drink and you're thinking to yourself, I'd quite like to try something like unique that I've never tried before, and you sort of start peeing in your own mouth, and you're like, that's not really doing it. You get your friend to pee in your mouth, and that's not really doing it. You get your neighbour who's not really your friend to pee in your mouth, and that's not really doing it. And then you remember, in your bum bag, you got a tin of Sauvin Blanc Mash Gang fucking experimental luxury beverage. I mean, you have a little sip of that and that hits the spot. I mean, it's not even referring to itself as a beer, so I can't even say that it's a beer. It's an experimental beverage. It's not for me. I don't think I'd ever drink that again. And with all that being said, Mashgan Sauvin Blanc experimental luxury beverage, I'm going to give you a 5 out of 10.